Thankfully, bus accidents don't happen very often, but when they do, it's essential that everybody reacts immediately and effectively. That's what this video is all about. It began with an exercise staged at Tottenham Hale bus station. Mick Bates is the senior controller with Leaside buses. Now Mick, what was the aim of this exercise?
Basically to get 4 groups of people working and talking together in a crisis situation.
And who was involved?
The Metropolitan Police, the London Fire Brigade, the London Ambulance Service and ourselves. Incidentally, nobody was aware of the content of the exercise.
And how do you see the video being used?
We should be using it as a training aid, as will the emergency services.
And I imagine as you went on stage by stage there were things that you were learning.
There certainly was, and the paramount thing was communication.
Communication, teamwork, partnership. Let's see how it all went on the day.
PIs involved with the bus only. We have a child caught underneath a lamppost, one underneath the front wheel. Request emergency assistance. Also going to need heavy bus lifting gear, over.
Yeah, heavy bus lifting gear.
We've got a child under the front who's stuck. Child not moving at the moment in time. Also we have a person underneath the front of the bus, looks like a male, wearing uniform, over. Right, received and understood. Agree now. You hurting anyone? Come in the bus. Switch engine off and back for us. Okay.
Driver Joan Wiggins knows that her bus has just been involved in an accident. What she does not know is that a child has been seriously hurt and a woman is trapped under one of the bus's wheels.
Did you hit your head? Anything?
No, I don't.
Nothing at all?
No.
Right. Do you want to move or do you just want to sit? How do you feel?
I think I want to move.
You want to move?
Yeah.
Can you move your leg at all? Ken, do you want to sit in the van for us? Yeah, sure. We'll try getting details about it. With anybody? Don't worry, don't worry. Come on, come on. Best thing to do, just move away at the moment. I know it's your child and all that. Just come away at the moment. Alright, don't worry. Alright, don't worry. Alright.
When one of the family or a friend or someone who's injured is on hand, naturally they become distressed. On this occasion it was the child's mother, and she was the sister of the woman under the bus.
She doesn't really know what's happened. It all happened so quick. You was entering the station.
Entering the station.
Your eyes were on the bus stop.
On the bus stop. And I was trying to remember.
That's all right. Take your time. Take your time.
I don't know if I can. I'm just pulling up and I don't know. Yeah.
Usually, the first person at the scene of a bus accident is the local controller. He or she must call the emergency services and then let the controller at the local garage and at Centrecom know what's happened, so that everyone is in the picture as quickly as possible. The local controller, who's in charge until help arrives, must see how many people are hurt and get some idea of what their injuries are. He'll then be able to pass this information on to the fire brigade and ambulance crews as soon as they get there.
Okay, including heavy bus lifting gear. The driver's sitting in a radio van behind, pretty shocked. At the moment, we've got no signals of road. Alright, sweetheart, alright. Come over. No, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going anywhere! Alright, sweetheart. Alright, sweetheart. Alright, fine.
Come on, we can't. You can't help us here.
Come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweetheart.
Come over here. What was that?
It's an investigation unit.
I have an accident investigation unit.
Traffic patrol.
Traffic patrol.
Fire brigade has got spilled substances.
We need one fire ambulance who've got spilled substances over. It's thought to be diesel over. Correct.
Can we have London Transport informed?
Control Hale Tango 1. London Transport informed as well, over.
Everyone wants to hear from the driver's point of view what happened. But it's also important that he or she is got away from the scene and looked after. The mother needs to be kept away from the driver, whom she may be blaming for the accident, and from the injured child, as her actions may make the job of firemen and ambulance staff more difficult. Having taken initial responsibility, the local bus controller can now think what effect the accident will have on services and call for the divisional mechanical inspector, who always goes to an accident involving a bus. He can also give his account of the whole thing to the police inspector.
Yeah, received and understood. Can you also ask DMI to turn out the job, please?
It's not clear what happened. She pulled in to the station, and she's very unclear what happened after that. Yeah. We're trying to talk to her and see what we can get out of her, but at the moment she's still very upset. Yeah. There's some broken glass over there. Does anybody know how that got there? There's some broken glass just over there. Not at this stage. Okay.
No one has noticed until now that there's a seriously injured passenger upstairs. It's always important to check both decks and around the bus for people whose injuries may not immediately be obvious.
Okay, we've also got a diesel leg round the front on the engine on the fuel side, over.
Yeah, I've shut the fuel off from the back of the bus, over.
16 understood applies to that. Fire brigade an hour on the scene, over.
Okay.
The specialist skills of the firemen will only be used to their full effect if the controller gives them a complete account of the casualties and what needs to be done immediately. The ambulance crews and the paramedics will need the same information to begin their job. It must be given them at once, and it must be accurate. Paramedics will always carry basic equipment and supplies with them from the ambulance to the injured people. It saves time, but more important, it can save lives. Time is all important. But all their attention seems to have been directed to the injured passenger upstairs. They didn't notice or were not told about the woman and child. Such a lack of information can make the difference between life and death.
Everywhere. We've also got an injured party upstairs.
I've got the young lady sitting upstairs, if it's hers, it isn't hers. Okay. I'll find the driver again, I could ask if it's hers.
You'll ask the driver, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be on this bus, there's people underneath it.
Plenty of activity, but it didn't occur to anyone that by going onto the bus, they were increasing the weight on the woman trapped underneath.
That's annoying. The bus didn't stop! The bus just didn't stop!
Just serious?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Just very shaky.
Chair.
How's your neck? Your neck alright?
Just
Sore in
feels
it?
feels like twisted.
You got a headache or anything like that? You twisted it? Did you flip your head back?
No, it's just slightly.
Just a little chest. Okay. Just
Cervical collar as well, please, Sean.
There is a suspect package on this bus as well to make you aware, so obviously we'll try and be off as soon as possible.
Thanks very much.
What's already happened was bad enough, but no one was doing anything about the suspect package.
Yeah, just to inform you, the driver's going to attend the station to make a statement. You can take everyone over. Is there anybody that you'd like to come to the station with you so you can speak to us with you there? No.
Plenty of equipment was arriving, but still neither the fire brigade, the police, nor London bus staff was stopping people getting onto and off the bus. Surely the police coordinator or the fire officer in charge should have done so.
Sean, Tony, can you escort this man downstairs out of the way, please?
I only want to see what's going on.
Yeah, you come with me, please.
Walkie wounded? Key?
That's it.
Follow the way down the spine, follow through the patient, and wiggle it round.
Just fancy the fire brigade.
Yeah.
The easiest way to get her out without twisting around too much, if we lay her down flat, will be to take her out through the back window if you're agreeable with that.
Yeah,
if it's too wet, I've already spoke to them, they're going to get ladders up the back already.
If they're quite happy to do that, we'll do it.
Yeah? That's the easiest way to get her down.
Yeah, if
okay.
they're quite happy about that, we're okay.
It's essential for each group to know what other groups are doing. The police and the fire brigade need to know what the ambulance team is doing. And they all need to be in touch with the bus people who are present. Within London buses, the person who is best qualified to liaise and advise is the district mechanical inspector. He'd been sent for immediately after the accident and dropped everything to get there at once. He knows the ins and outs of buses, the best way to tackle problems, and the dangers too.
You got any other children, Sam? No? Just Sammy, just Sammy. Just Sammy, he's all I got. All I got. All right, Liz. He's all I got. All right, Liz, they're dealing with it now, okay?